Y'all know I wrote a book, right? It's called Buy a Game and it's free. Click the link down there, you got it.
DreAllDay.com.
What's going on, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Work on your game, you.com. Basketball players say, Dre, I see all your drills. I see the ball handling drills and shooting drills and the moves. And I've been doing it, and my brother told me about it, and I had my kids do it, and my coach was showing you video in practice, and my teacher was showing you video in class. I see all the stuff you're doing about basketball and working on your game and all that. But I got a question, Dre. Do your moves actually work in the games? It's a question people have asked. Do the moves you do in the gym, when you're working out by yourself, or the stuff in your drills, or the stuff in the signature manuals, or the stuff in the hoop handbooks, do these drills really work in the games, Dre? I want to know for real. Can you give me a straight answer, Dre? Do the drills really work in the games? Let me explain something that you must understand. Drills, ladies and gentlemen, drills are inanimate objects, not even objects. The drill is just an idea. The drill is a concept. Or a drill, any drill that you see me doing on YouTube is something that I made up, or something I got from somebody else, or who knows, something that I took a little bit from somebody else and made up the rest, or I made it up, all of it up, or maybe I stole it from somebody else, whatever. It's just a drill, it's just an idea. A drill is just an idea, okay? Drills don't work. Ideas don't work. Concepts don't work. When I say work, I'm saying work in quotation marks. A drill does not work. An idea does not work. A concept does not work. Because all it is just words, it's just thoughts. You can write it down on a piece of paper, it's not going to do anything. If I write down every drill I ever did in my life, playing ball, I wrote it all down on a piece of paper and handed it to you, and you just sat there and put it next to your bed and slept. That next to your bed all night, you wake up the next day the same level of player you were the night before. Drills don't work, people. You know who works? You know what works? You know what generates results or does not generate results? People. People work. So someone says, well, I did this drill and the drill didn't work. False. Someone says, well, I tried this business and the business didn't work. Wrong. Someone said, well, I got this idea and the idea didn't work. Incorrect. Incorrect. People work. So if you started a business and the business failed, you failed. It wasn't the business that failed, you failed. You tried it and it didn't work. And it's okay to fail. You failed, you failed. Go try something else. You had an idea and you say you try to work on the idea and didn't get the results. Say, oh, my idea didn't work. No, you didn't work. You got a whole bunch of drills, and this one is accurate because those two, there's a lot of other factors that go into it. We talk about business and concepts and thoughts and things like that, but drills, anything you see me put on YouTube, and you say, I'm not sure if this drill would work in a game. Well, you're right. The drill wouldn't work in a game, but you can work in a game. Your opponent can work in a game. Your coach, well, coach can put in somebody who's going to work in a game. Drills don't work, people. So it's not about the drills. If you do a whole bunch of my drills and you get a whole lot of game as a result, it's not all because I just gave you these fantastic, amazing drills. It's because you had the work ethic, you were dedicated to do the work, you had the discipline to do the work, and you had the right formulas, which came from me. But I'm not taking credit for it. You did the work. So I can get those same drills that quote unquote worked for you, give it to somebody else who has no work ethic, they're going to get no results. They're going to say the drills didn't work, and you say the drills did work. Well, who's right and who's wrong? Nobody. Actually, you're both wrong. You're both wrong. I'm right. All right, no, I'm right because the drill didn't do anything for the person who got game, and the drill did nothing for the person who doesn't have game. The person who doesn't have game that doesn't work themselves. You take the drills away, get them somebody else's drills, they still gonna be a bum because they didn't do the work. You take my drills away from the good player, get them somebody else's drills, this good player is still gonna become a good player. Why? Because the good player is dedicated to doing the work. So the drills are not your savior. The drills are not the thing to blame. If you have no game, it's not because you got the wrong workout program, or the wrong trainer, or the wrong parents, or you're from the wrong country, or you watched the wrong YouTube video. No, none of that. If you don't have game, it's because you have not dedicated yourself to doing the work the right way. If you want to learn how to do work the right way, you can follow me. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to help you. Some players reach me out and say, Dre, help me. Can you help me, Dre? When players get good at ball, they say, Dre, I got to thank you for helping me so much. But I don't even like to take credit for helping basketball players. So I don't really help basketball players. Yes, you heard me correctly. I don't really help basketball players. You know what I do? And this could even outside of basketball business. I show people how to help themselves. That's what I do. I show people how to help themselves. So you basketball players, I met guys who play in the league. say to me, yo, I've been watching your stuff on YouTube, and it helped my game a lot. It didn't really help their game. All I did was show them how to help themselves, because I didn't do the drill for you. Listen, you went in the gym. What they say in the song, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I wasn't in the gym shooting with you. I just showed you what I did. You took it, you understood it, you decided, you know what, let me do this. Let me dedicate myself. Let me be disciplined enough to do the work on my game. I'm going to work on my game. You got results. You win the game. You played well. You got more results. And you said, damn, these drills worked. It wasn't the drills. It was you. You decided to do the work. So if you're not getting results right now in your game, or you're wondering if you'll get results, and you're sitting around thinking about it, you're watching YouTube videos trying to analyze what to do with yourself, listen, either you're going to do the work or you're not going to do the work. It's not the trainer that makes you good. Trainers don't make people good. I don't care what trainer you get. I don't care if you get LeBron James trainer, Steph Curry's trainer, Russell Westbrook's trainer. You get the trainer for every player you like. All right, your dream team of players. You have each one of their trainers giving you a little bit of input every single day. They can write a book for you to follow for the rest of your life. If you are not dedicated to doing the work, I don't care what information you got, you're not going to get the result. And if you are, and there's the flip side of it for all the players who say, well, I don't have money to buy a program. My parents won't support my dreams. I live 2 miles away from a basketball court and I don't want to walk. It's snowing outside and I want to work on my game because I'm scared of getting sick. Somebody really did say that to me. It's ridiculous. Listen, if you're dedicated to doing the work, if you are dedicated to making sure you work until you get the result, not until 6 months go by, not until one of your friends tells you you'll never make it, not until you just decide to quit. If you are dedicated to doing the work on your game until you get the result that you want, you will get a result. I don't care if you never hire a trainer, if you never buy one of the programs that I sell, if you never get a coach, if you never, what's other things you do? Whatever other excuses players come up with is the reasons why they're not being successful. Because yes, they are excuses. As long as you are dedicated to doing the work, you will figure it out. Now, how do I know this? Am I just talking to you from up on the pulpit saying, oh, if you do this and this and this, you're going to be successful, when I never did it myself? No, I'm not doing that. So listen, me coming up, listen, I grew up in it. When I started playing ball, it was in the 90s, so there's no internet. I didn't email anybody for advice. I didn't have no drills to follow. I just went to the park and just worked on my game until I figured it out. I just figured if I just come here every day, keep working on my game, I'm going to figure something out. I could at least become an average, respectable basketball player. That was my aim at first. And I got better and better and better because I kept working on my game. I kept working on my game. It wasn't about somebody telling me what to do. It wasn't about a certain set of drills. It wasn't any YouTubing didn't exist. It wasn't something I saw on a message board on the internet. It wasn't no message boards. It wasn't no internet. Actually, it was, but I didn't know about it. It was before everybody had access to it. So none of that existed. I just put it to work until I figured it out. And let me say that sentence one more time. I want to make sure you understand it. The most important part of that sentence. I said I put in the work until I figured it out. You know what the most important part of that sentence is? Some people think it's I put in work. Wrong. The most important part of that sentence is one word. Until. I put in the work until I figured it out. Not I put in the work, I'll put in the work and see if I can figure it out. That's what a lot of players do. That's what a lot of athletes do. That's what a lot of business people do. So if you're 15 or 16 years old right now, I'm not just talking to kids, I'm talking to everybody, even adults. There are people in their 30s who think this exact same way. I'm going to put in the work and see if it works. I'm going to put in the work until we run out of money. I'm going to put in the work until somebody tells me this is a dumb thing to do. I'm going to put in the work until someone else in the business comes in and says, you know what, let's try something different. And I'm going to say, let's try something different. So there's a lot of people who think this way. This isn't a youth thing. So this isn't about you being young and not knowing things. No, this is a mental thing that you can change at any moment. You can be 14 and understand it's better than somebody who's 45. Trust me, I know people on both ends. So this is not about I'm going to do the work and see if it works. Or I'm going to do the work and try it out. That's what some people say. Well, I'm going to try this out. So you can't try things out. I don't know who was it, Yoda? I don't remember who was it. It might have been Yoda that said it. You either do it or you don't do it. There is no try. Y'all heard that before, right? So either you're doing it or you're not doing it. I heard Tony Robbins say, all right, there's a chair right there. I want you to sit down in the chair. All right, the person sat down in the chair. He said, okay, did you try to sit down in the chair or did you sit down in the chair? All right, so either you're doing it or you're not doing it. Even if it hasn't worked yet, you are either in the process of doing it, you did it, or you're not doing it. One or the other. Well, that's three things. All right, y'all understand what I'm saying. Everybody follow what I'm saying. Do I need to repeat myself on any of this? none of you can answer because it's a recorded video. But leave it down there in the comments. Y'all know my website, DreAllDay.com is my home page. Work on your game, you. I always forget what side is on. Y'all see the link, workonyourgameyou.com. Books, courses, programs, everything else. My Snapchat, @DreBaldwin. If you got questions, leave it down there in the comments. I make myself accessible so I can answer this stuff. The videos that I put out are a result of the questions that people ask me. Just don't ask me a question that I already answered. If you ask me a question I already answered, I'm probably not going to respond to you. I'm going to tell you go find the answer. It's already out there. No, I'm not giving you a link. Go find it. All right, work on your game. Dre all